all you humans and daytime talk show survivors.
In the case of
6-year-old Kobo, Chris.
you are not.
Yeah! Jesus, I knew it. I knew I got it. I don't do that kind of thing. That's right. Not me. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to be delving down the NiJiSanJi rabbit hole a little deeper and starting with Gen 1 of NiJiSanJi EN, Lazulight. Now, I know that consists of Elira Pendora, Pomu Rainpuff, and Finana Ryugu. Those three have been on my radar for a little while. Full disclaimer, I did watch a karaoke stream of Elira's because it came up on my algorithm thanks to all this NiJiSanJi stuff that I've been watching lately. I had it on the background while I was editing some video. I have not heard Finana or Pomu, I don't believe. I'm trying to think of a time when I could possibly have heard them, and I can't think of one. I found 3 of their videos I'd like to listen to. Because Elira, I've heard her already. I'm kind of familiar with her voice now because it was recent. So I picked a video. It was called Plastic Love. I've heard Plastic Love at least a dozen times now because of various karaoke streams. It seems to be a really popular karaoke song. It's one of those city pop kind of sounding songs. Finana and Pomu songs I have not heard. Hacking to the Gate, I don't know. That is a cover that Pomu does. And the other one is by Finana, which is called Cyberangel. Now, Cyberangel, I believe, was from that video game called oh gosh, I can't think of the name of it. It's like Needy Streamer or something like that. I did watch some Needy Streamer gameplay by, I can't remember what VTuber it was, but I'm looking forward to hearing all 3 of the gals. And then at the end of that, I would like to also include the Lazulight video, which is their debut song called Diamond City Lights. And that song I have not heard. So I'm looking forward to getting to that. Now, I chose the 3D version because they just recently had some kind of 3D debut or something, or they were on stage together in 3D, and I'm looking forward to seeing them in 3D. The Elira and the Finana video, I believe it was in 3D from maybe this concert or something they had. I have not seen that concert yet, but the Hacking to the Gate is still a 2D version of Finana. So I'm looking forward to seeing all 3 gals. Enough talk. Let's get on to the video, shall we? Now, the first video I'll be watching is by Pomu Rainpuff, and it's called Hacking to the Gate. Cute voice. This is an anime opener? It sounds like an anime opener. I don't know where this song originates from, but I just wanted to really quickly comment that I saw that the movie or this video is actually produced by Petra Gurin, which I know is another NiJiSanJi member. I only know her because she's been in a couple of clips. Yeah, this definitely feels like an anime opener. has great illustrations. I mean, okay, as far as the voice goes, she doesn't have a belting voice. She doesn't have a super strong, like, I am made to sing my entire life kind of voice. But her voice is really cute, and it carries the tone very well. The song itself is very kind of driving force, very anime opener. I love the illustrations. The illustrations in the background are great. What is she? She's a fairy, right?
命の主張と無意味の証明あなたには退屈しのぎに足らぬ貢献支配者気取りの愚かな種族はうぬぼれた稚拙な定理を習うとか無限と信じた愛も空の彼方も僕たちに
I like this breakdown, that bass line.
仮想の自由有限それは無慈悲に時を刻み明日さえも否定する選択へ Hacking to the gate いくつもの輝ける日々仲間との約束なかったと
I feel like I should recognize this song. I just got done watching Steins Gate with a bunch of people, and it feels like that kind of song. I mean, it's called Hacking to the Gate, but it has that kind of driving force song with the time and everything. It reminds me of Steins Gate. I don't know if that's where it's from. I don't recognize the song. I didn't pay enough attention to the music, but I love the background with all the NiJiSanJi signage and everything. I'm really enjoying the song itself, and it makes me want, this rendition makes me want to look up the original. Really cool effects too. Ito Kanako. Ito Kanako. Little guitar breakdown at the end here. I have to ask, is Tsukimo the illustrator for the original concept of Pomu's look? I have to know this because it fits so well. Like, it looks like original character design art, not like a fan art or just like, hey, this is my character. Can you draw an illustration for me? This looks like it came from the original creator of the character. It's that good. Yeah, like, I feel like I should have paid more attention to Steins Gate music because it feels like that could have been a Steins Gate song. Real briefly, I'm gonna touch base on a couple things that I said during the video. Loved the video. Loved Petra Gurin is a diamond in the rough when it comes to movie making. I have to say, I'm impressed with her movie creation skills. That was really well done. I'm not familiar with all the different types of programs out there. I'm assuming there's some After Effects in there, but it was really well done. Pomu really blew me away with the ability to sing in Japanese. I have not yet tried to learn a song in Japanese. I'm not fluent in Japanese. It kind of gave me a little feeling that she's not fluent in Japanese, but she sang in Japanese very well. And when it comes to the song, it sounded like something that I would expect from a show that I've watched, like Steins Gate or something. It had that driving force to it. Had the phone in her hand with the time and clocks behind her. She was in what looked like it was supposed to be maybe like downtown, like in Akihabara or something. Maybe I'm on the right path for that. I haven't looked up the composer for Steins Gate music, but it felt like it had that kind of feeling to me. I really like that song. I don't think I'd put it on my playlist though. Maybe the original has a different flavor to it or different attitude to it. That's enough for that. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next video, which is Finana Ryugu and her rendition of Cyberangel. I'm always blown away at the ability to do 3D choreography or singing along with your song while also dancing. Oh, she's adorable. That smile.
Though my wings be buzzing and could never reach, I will try hard to soar to the heaven I dream. There's no exception in this library, for I know I will always go with you.
This, I love this pause. Now the song I do not recognize. So if it did come from a game or something, I don't recognize it. It doesn't immediately come up my head. It's like, oh, I've heard this before. Her voice is adorable. Oh my God. She has such a high register. It just sounds so perfect for the character. Finana is, what is she? Is she a mermaid? I believe she's a mermaid, right? She's got such a great design, and this in 3D is so good. Was this during a 3D debut?
Super hot projectile spears the wind. I charge up my armor into light speed, carving for variable and seizing the time in a new day coming not so far away. Though my wings been blessed and could never reach, I will try hard to soar to the heaven I dream. There's no exception in this library, for I know I will always go with you.
Oh, that's a really nice high note. Wow, that was impressive. She just all smiles, isn't she? She smiles at everybody. I just want to real quick say I love the high note. I loved the her higher register. Like, she sings in that higher register naturally, but I can definitely detect a little bit of the what do they call that? The auto tune, which is perfectly fine, especially in an electronic based song like this. Sounds great. But I haven't ever heard her sing in anything else. Does she do a lot of karaoke streams?
My wings spread one standing could never reach. I will try hard to soar to the heaven I dream. There's like to soar to the heaven I dream. There's no exception in this library, for I know I will always go with my heart.
Aww. That put a smile on my face the entire time. She was constantly smiling as she was singing, and that unfortunately was a addictive thing. I couldn't stop smiling. She is one of those voices that I would imagine are really popular for like ASMR. She must be super popular for something like that. If she ever does ASMR, she would just gain thousands of followers immediately. The song itself, the electronica kind of song, it was simple. It was super simple. I don't recognize it. I don't know if it was from a game or from like a DDR soundtrack or something. But the way that she sang it was in English too, which kind of surprised me. I was actually expecting it to be in Japanese. I don't know if she knows Japanese, just like I don't know if Pomu knows Japanese. But the song itself, I'd probably not put on a playlist. The original, it's too simple for me, kind of straightforward. Her voice, though, really stood out to me. I was enjoying that. So that's about all I have to say about that particular song. Let's move on to the last song by Elira Pendora and her rendition of Plastic Love. Now, I know this rendition is in 3D. So far, I'm really liking the graphics. The aesthetic of looking at the lamplight at night. There's that mellow beat right there. What a beautiful design. It looks so good in 3D. Wow. I give that already. I can tell she is either tried and true practiced this song so much that she knows it by heart, doesn't have to try to sound good, or she just naturally sounds really good in Japanese. I'm blown away. This sounds so good. This is like on a CD for sale kind of sound. I love this. The production itself is amazing, but her voice is so good. I keep forgetting to pause. Two things I want to say real quick. First off, she's not trying. She's in the mood. She's in the groove. She is just flowing with that music. It sounds so good. It's definitely a natural talent for her to sing, not just a song musically, but also in Japanese. I can tell. You could tell when someone's very comfortable and fluent in Japanese, even if it's not their first language, it just comes out very natural. And I love that all she's doing is walking around. The second thing I want to say is all she's doing is walking around kind of in a circle in this kind of nighttime aesthetic with the surrounding city lights. And it just works. I'm loving this simple scenery with like the snowfall and the lights around her. I could just sit here and listen to her, a whole soundtrack of her. Whoever Elira is, I need more of her. Like that, almost like a smooth jazz R&B relaxed lo-fi mixture. I love city pop music. Backup vocals really do make a difference in the song too. Oh, and they add the strings in here too now. Okay, I gotta ask. She's got wings on her head, right? So those are her wings. What are the things that are coming out behind her? Are those supposed to be like pincers or some kind of legs? I'm trying to understand. You know, I'm watching this VTuber and she's in the middle of winter and she's wearing this kind of like overall shorts with a sweater. It's an interesting design. It's beautiful in 3D, but it's a weird contrast to the whole, like, I'm in the middle of like almost Christmas time or New Year's. I can't wait to see her in like a winter outfit or a yukata outfit or a casual outfit, unless this is her casual outfit. I might not, I don't know. Why does she have one glove? The way she says "don't worry."
I'm just playing games. I know that's plastic love. Dance to the plastic beat. Another morning comes. I'm just playing games. I know that's plastic love.
A naturally beautiful voice.
Dance to the plastic beat. Another morning comes. I'm just playing games. I know that's plastic love. Dance to the plastic beat. Another morning comes.
Beautiful. Yeah. Now, I'm not going to compare the three girls, but I will say that Elira has the most natural abilities when it comes to singing. It felt like she could sit there and sing for 6 hours and not get tired of singing. She has one of those voices. It reminds me a lot of Iris from HoloLive. I don't know if people compare HoloLive to NiJiSanJi a lot. I don't compare them. I listen to a lot of HoloLive VTubers, and I'm starting to get into the NiJiSanJi VTubers, and I see talent in both companies. So I'll never try to compare them, but I will say that she has that same tone and that same natural ability that I feel I hear in Iris's voice. I've only heard a couple of Iris's songs, but I can tell that they're natural singers. And I was really blown away at how good that 3D model was for her. It was almost perfect. That was a model that I could sit there and watch for a very long time, moving around on the stage, performing. Now, all she did really was just kind of pace around in a circle, but I don't know what the budget is for NiJiSanJi. I don't expect them to put on an entire performance for a music video. That it was really... the music video itself was very well done. I loved the aesthetic, and it really did lend itself to that kind of warmth. You know, you get the night lights with the kind of, you know, cold winter night feel to it, and I felt like I could actually be sitting there on a park bench listening to her and just close my eyes and just fall into the music. It was great. Okay, so now the last song that I have on the list is a combination, a collab between all three girls called Diamond City Lights. And this one was a 3D performance. I wanted 3D of Pomu. She didn't get a chance to give me a 3D individually, so I'm looking forward to seeing her in 3D now. Okay, so they've got a stage.
The day I opened up memory's door, I found something that I could live for.
It's in English, that's good.
Curtain shook as you opened my eyes, and I came rushing inside.
Oh, look at Pomu in 3D.
Behind my heart's encryption key.
Can you see?
Listen and you might hear a melody. Your fire spark, the passion that keeps burning. Magic that helps me to believe.
Hold on. That it paused for some reason.
Can you see?
Listen and you might hear a melody. Your fire spark, the passion that keeps burning.
Is this the original video that has it has some kind of issue? Hold on. I apologize, folks. I was watching the video and I checked the original video. This is on their official web channel, and unfortunately it has some kind of issue with the video. So it took me out of being immersed in the video for a second. So I'm going to rewind it and watch from further back, and hopefully I can in my head skip over that part. I feel bad that it just completely took me out of the moment.
Listen and you might hear a melody. Your fire spark, the passion that keeps burning. Magic that helps me to believe. All the colors of the night.
Oh,
And the way they help
I love that voice.
I'm learning what it's like to love and be alive. Oh, there will always be a tomorrow. You'll never have to be alone. Diamond City Lights illuminate what's inside, and all the love I feel by your side. Decoding these emotions, you're the ocean I wanna dive into tonight. Rainbow color skies invite us to take a ride. I know time won't wait 'cause it only leaves behind. Don't cry, look in my eyes and you might find a shimmering light that will guide you through the night.
Okay, I know I just paused not too long ago to reset, but first thing, the text that they keep putting up has like different fonts. It's strange. Is it to represent each one of them based off of where they're from? Like, okay, so Pomu is a fairy and Finana is a mermaid and Elira is a dragon, right? So are they all supposed to be representing like fairy tale creatures or just fantasy creatures? And the song itself, called Diamond City Lights, is about them it feels like it's more about them bringing their energy to the city from this fantasy world.
When gray skies take the colors away, far away, I'll paint a rainbow lasting for days and days. Just like the magic that you always shared with me. Maybe now you need to
That's so cute.
as the hands are turned blue.
Pomu's adorable.
So easy to forget the miracle that helped you bring me to life. Oh, there will always be a tomorrow. We'll never have to be alone. Diamond city lights illuminate what's inside, and all the love I feel by your side. Decoding these emotions, you're the ocean I wanna dive into tonight. Rainbow colored skies invite us to take a ride. I know time won't wait 'cause it only leaves behind. Don't cry, look in my eyes and you might find a shimmering light. Now let me guide you. Jeans on fire, fire, white fire. Tiger, tiger, ta 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 tiger. Chubby up and karakira, chubby up and karakira. You're just scared. White fire, fire, fire. Tora, tora, karakira, chubby up and mama. I'm a just fire. Tora, tiger, tora, tiger. Jeans on
All these meaningful pictures that are flying around in the background here. I don't know any of their lore or their collabs or anything they've done together over however long it's been since, you know, they got this to this point where they have a 3D performance, but it feels like they're kind of celebrating not just their debut, but the time from their debut to now. And it's not lost on me. I always enjoy a 3D debut. It's an accomplishment. It's something that I'm sure they look forward to as performers and entertainers, and it's something that I look forward to as someone who wants to see them happy and see them accomplish their goals. So it's not completely lost on me. I just don't know all the references that all the whole Taiga Taiga thing. I don't know that. Is that just a cheer chant that they came up with, that their fans came up with? I might need to know that.
Let's go to the place. Let's go to the place where our happiness won't fade away. If you could only see the joy you show to me, I think you would realize everything we could be.
Oh, it's adorable.
Diamond city lights illuminate what's inside, and all the love I feel by your side. Decoding these emotions, you're the ocean I wanna dive into tonight. Rainbow colored skies invite us to take a ride. I know time won't wait 'cause it only leaves behind. Don't cry, look in my eyes and you might find a shimmering light that will guide you through the night. Diamond lights, rainbow skies, in the night there's no need to hide. The joy in your eyes fills me with life, so let it shine.
Oh, that's really, really cute.
Diamond City Lights 3D is real! It's real! Yeah! Thank you everybody so much for all the support! We really appreciate it! Thank you so much! Thank you! Bye!
That was a really fun trip down the Lazulight rabbit hole. I found that Elira was definitely the one I would gravitate towards for music. I'm glad that I caught a karaoke stream of hers. I don't remember her covering any of these songs. I think she was just doing random pop songs. But I'm glad that after hearing her in this environment, in the 3D environment, I would want to catch more of her music. She seems like a very, very well established musical talented artist. Pomu had so much energy, especially in her 3D debut or 3D performance, I could tell that she's the kind of person that wants to perform for people. And I don't know any of these girls from their streams. I don't watch their streams. Now I'm subscribed to them, so maybe they'll be popping up in my algorithm more. But the Pomu energy is high, and I can tell that she's the kind of person that you tune into, and she's going to give you 110% the whole time. Now, Finana, her voice was so adorable. I could listen to that voice forever. That's the kind of voice that, for some reason, it just triggers neurons in my brain, says, you know what? You need more of this voice in your head. I really, really enjoyed her. All three of them have different kinds of energy, and I was really happy to be able to hear them on this this mega mix, whatever you want to call it, that I put together. I'm glad that I gave it a chance, and I look forward to seeing the other generations as I go along. Each generation, I'm sure, has some kind of story, and I don't know all the stories behind each of the gals. They've been around the longest, and so there's a lot of clips of them. I'll probably have a lot of clips pop up for me now that I'll be able to watch and learn about them. But if you guys feel like there's something important that I missed that I need to know, a lot of the inside, lore or jokes or something that popped up in the photographs that is important for me to understand where they're coming from. I had the gist of, the memory lane kind of thing where they were just singing their original song. This is their debut song, and they're re-establishing that song for the 3D performance. And in that time frame, they've created a lot of memories together. So I understand that. The song itself, the lyrics were about, basically from what I got, was they were saying, hey, look, I'm always going to be with you. I'm going to bring, if you're ready and willing, I'm going to bring my energy to you, and we'll tackle whatever problems you have together. That's the kind of energy that I felt from that song. The music, the music was okay. It's okay. It's definitely, it felt kind of like it was written by someone who wasn't wholly familiar with English, but that's neither here nor there. I'll probably cut that out.
Nope.
But that's all I have. Until the next generation is tackled for NiJiSanJi, or the next reaction video, you all take care. Don't forget, I've reached my milestone, so if you guys feel like subscribing and supporting me, by all means, I'll be more than happy to bring you more content. But until the next time, stay chill.